Namaste. Hi guys, Kelly Fisher here, self-help guru, spiritual mixed martial artist. Click, like, subscribe to my channel, share these videos with anybody who needs to get their thought process in control and their mind in control, because they're going to have a much better life in doing so. Today we're going to talk about what I call full glass syndrome. It's amazing to me at this day and age how few people meditate. I moved to Vegas 5 months ago. I met one person who meditates, and we looked at each other like, yeah, you too, right? Just because most everyone around you does not meditate and does not how to control their thoughts and is always in this full glass syndrome, ready to spill over, does not make it normal. It's not a normal way to live and think. It makes it common. Big difference. It's common that most people are suffering from this dis-ease of out of balance thinking. It's not normal. It's not why we came here to live. Now, I love giving visuals for examples for what I teach, and the full glass syndrome. Remember, this is why we meditate. We'll get into the how in a different video, but why we meditate, why we empty the mind, why we slow our life down to the speed we're living, why we do that is because we'll be in so much more control of things that are coming at us that most people think is real life, reality coming at you. The reality is how you deal with it and how much control you have over it. And how much control you have over it truly depends on this full glass syndrome that I talk about. Now, like I said, I love visuals. So, full glass syndrome, oh boy. Most people are walking, family, work, stress, bills, almost. Most people are just, you say something wrong to me, splash, overfill. Full glass syndrome, splash, overfill. Someone cuts me off on the freeway, splash, overfill. I had a client the other day, we were doing some step-ups on the edge of the treadmill. Someone walked behind her, close to her. She was so pissed off that they even walked close to her that I had her running for 6 minutes after that, and then we were going to do another step up, and she says, should I let that bastard come by again? I'm like, wow, you're still living back then? So the full glass syndrome allows you to live in the now when you get control of it. You understand what I'm saying? So when you splash and everything gets overloaded in your life and you're constantly on tilt, just because so many people are living this way does not make it normal. Who wants to live this way? And people still laugh at meditation like, oh yeah, do you meditate? Someone asked me, I finished chapter 2 of my book the other day. Oh, how'd you celebrate? Did you meditate? I'm like, yeah, I did. I meditate 2 or 3 times a day, yes. And I'm going to explain why with this visual. Full glass syndrome. The people that laugh at me are on tilt like everyone else, and they think it's normal. And it's not. When you do meditate, you lower your threshold of what you can handle. And now you're driving down the road, somebody cuts you off. That was rude. Somebody bumps into you in a grocery store. That was rude. Oh, they're not even watching where they're going. You have to understand, the meditation lowers this full glass syndrome, and now you have a capacity. This is your mental capacity. This is your mind, this glass. The water is everything going on in your life. That full glass syndrome, the one I just picked up, that's how most people are living. That's not a healthy way to live. You have to get this concept. When you meditate, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half hour, you come up from the other side, I swear to God, you're so relaxed and so focused, and you can handle so much more. There's just no splash over. Everyone asks me why I'm so calm and relaxed. This is it. I have capacity to handle anything that's going on, that's coming my way. Remember, reality isn't coming at you. Reality is how you deal with your surroundings. It's coming out of you. Very important aspect. Now, like I spoke of, I used to call it the 405 effect when you're on the freeway, but being out in Las Vegas now, I guess I call it the 215 effect. But seriously, either way, I see people on the freeway rushing by, and I could feel their anxiety. I could be in touch with their anxiety as they just race by me to get to the next light and then stop. And just being so curious about human behavior, I pull up to that light next to them after they race by me to get there first, and I just pull up and I look at them, just out of curiosity, no evil intent. I just look at him, and I see the guy just rubbing his face and just so out of balance. And just, well, yeah, that's the way he's driving. That's the way he's driving. He's driving like that. He's at the stoplight rubbing his face because he can't take where he's at. And I feel like saying, hey, I got this meditation CD you should listen to. It'll get you in a really cool place where you don't have to drive so fast. You know, yeah, you can literally feel the anxiety of people on the road. I think you know what I'm talking about. And if you don't, you're one of the anxious people. No, but seriously, the full glass syndrome, the 405 effect. You have to understand, it's not that life is going to throw you out of balance. Life is going to throw you out of balance, especially this day and age, driving 80 miles an hour on a concrete freeway with people out of balance all around you, and job and work and family pulling you in opposite directions, in all directions. It's going to throw you off center constantly. Now, knowing this, when it throws you off constantly, if you have the full glass, you're going to spill constantly. See what I'm saying? When life throws you off constantly and you have that much room in the glass, you can bring yourself back to center. The lesson here is not that life is going to throw you off center, but how fast you get back to center. That is life's lesson. Life is going to constantly throw you off center. Life is going to constantly spill over on you. How fast you can get back to center. If you're here and it's constantly splashing, it's going to splash you further and further. You're out of the picture. You're so out of balance. You hate life. You're cutting people off on the freeway. You're yelling at the grocer trying to check you out. You're just splashing everywhere. Again, this is how important meditation is, people. It's not some new age woo-woo stuff. You get this from meditation. I'm driving on the freeway. Someone cuts me off. I'm like, whoa, that was rude. Wow. I'm right back here. Wow. Someone literally just bumps into me and shoulder bumps me in the store and just walks by. I'm like, wow, he's sleepwalking. That's it. I'm back. It's like I was at Duck Park, running through Duck Park the other day, and I was watching these two ducks, and they went at it, feathers ruffling, just they went at it, and just as they drifted apart, just shook it off, and floated away. It wasn't like, that son of a bitch. If I see him tomorrow, if I see that duck tomorrow, man, I'm gonna sneak up. Animals have instinct. They don't think that way. Yes, they do interact. Like we get thrown off. They shake it off and move on. We don't have feathers to shake off. We have to sit down and meditate to lower the full glass syndrome so we can move on and stay balanced and get back to center. If you have any questions about any of my teachings, guys, please leave comments below. I want to work with as many people as I can to get their thoughts in order to have a much more balanced life. Remember, this is why we meditate, okay? Go to my website, globalstretch.com. I have a free anxiety solution CD to listen to. It's so powerful. I listened to it today. It's so powerful. It centers you. It releases the body. It releases so much tension that you hold during the day, and it's only 15 minutes long, and I swear to you, it's so powerful. Please go to globalstretch.com. It's my free gift to you. And keep coming back, guys. I want to help people get their thoughts in order and get their lives back in balance. Namaste.